Hi everyone, welcome to Dhamma Earth's Dose of Dhamma, and this is your Dose of Dhamma for today. Okay, so the next blessing in this stanza is timely listening to the Dhamma. Sat Dhamma Savana Etang Mangala Uttama. So when is it the correct time? Or on what occasions is it timely to listen to the Dhamma? Actually, all occasions are suitable, right? But over here, it talks about when the mind is restless, or when your mind is overcome by sensual thoughts, or your mind have any other obstacles, or when your mind is in defilements. Listening to the Dhamma is beneficial in dispelling them. And some commentators also say that timely listening to the Dhamma means listening to the Dhamma every 5 days. Just like the Venerable Anuruddha, the Venerable Nandiya, and the other Venerable in the Chula Gosinga Sutta. So these three Venerables, they practice very diligently in the Gosinga forest, and then every 5 days they will have an overnight discussion of the Dhamma. So it's very good. So it's like that also. Can be considered timely listening to the Dhamma. Also, timely listening to the Dhamma may also be understood as to mean that listening to the Dhamma when one is able to approach good friends to hear teaching that can dispel one's doubts. So, like in the Buddhist text, it says, from time to time, having approached them, he inquires and asks questions. So, this can also be referred to as timely listening to the Dhamma. The timely listening to the Dhamma can be understood as a blessing because it is a cause for achieving various types of benefits. For example, the abandoning of the hindrances, the fall, and the destructions of the defilements, like that. So, that's why in the Samyutta Nikaya, the Buddha says, when bhikkhus, a noble disciple, listens to the Dhamma with eager ears, attending to it as a matter of vital concern, directing his whole mind to it, not forcefully, of course, then on that occasions, the 5 hindrances are not present in. The 5 hindrances means desire for sensual pleasures, anger and hatred and enmity, and then sloth and torpor, and then restless and guilt, so restless and remorse, and then the last one is doubt. So when we are paying attention to the Dhamma, when we are listening to the Dhamma, these 5 hindrances are not present in us. You can also see whether is it true for yourself. You can verify this teaching by the Buddha. So, this is the explanation for timely listening to the Dhamma. So, from this we can understand that whenever, actually for many people, when they have difficulties, they go to the Dhamma for solutions. But sometimes when we are overwhelmed by negative emotions or by the difficult issues, sometimes we forget. But actually, if we have access to Dhamma talks and all that, actually now especially YouTube and Spotify, all the podcasts and all the channels in the YouTube, it's very easy to get access to good Dhamma talks nowadays, especially to solve our problems. So hopefully all of us will be able to practice this, timely listening to the Dhamma, and be able and let the Dhamma help us when we are at our difficult times and when we have difficult emotions. And hopefully this practice will continue until we are able to purify our mind totally, and then be able to attain path, fruition, nibbana. So with this, I wish all of us, all of you to be well, peaceful and happy, and may the Triple Gem bless all of us to be able to attain path, fruition and nibbana, as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.